Hi, today we'll be learning about how to make box and whisker plots. First, you'll start with a number set. You can see the one on the top is a number set given to you in random order. It could be ages, it could be hours worked. Really, the data set doesn't matter. You look at the numbers and you start by putting them in order. So you can see in the lower half I have the same number set except for they're listed chronologically from least to greatest. Next, you'll take that number set and you'll use it to make a number line. So you'll see what point is the smallest, which was 21, and our largest, which is 58. So we need a number line that's big enough to hold all of those data points. So I've made one here that goes from 20 to 60. That'll easily accommodate the numbers 21 through 58. Your step 3 is to plot the very lowest point, 21, and the very highest point, 58, using dots. And you'll see that here. The difference between these dots, if you did 58 minus 21, would be your range. So the range of this data set happens to be 37. Your next step is to find the median, and you do that by finding the number that lies in the middle of this data set. And you would go count from the top and to the bottom to see which number lies in the middle. This is the strategy that I use. I would count 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, and we find 40 is in the middle. You could also count to see that there are 17 numbers above and 17 numbers below the number in the middle. I like to go back and forth. That's what helps me visually. When the numbers are lined up like this, though, you have to make sure that you go in the correct order. So for instance, you go from 58 to 48 and not from 50 to 42. So you're counting down chronologically, or if you're starting at 21, you're counting up chronologically in order. That's very important. Once you've found your median, you're going to mark it with a vertical line on that graph that we started before. So you can see I have my vertical line here. Your next step is to look at the lower half of the data set. So all the numbers that fall below your median. So in this case, it's going to be 20 through 40. And you do the same process to find the median of this lower half of the data set. So we would go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, and there's our middle, 32. We're also going to plot this 32 much like we did the number 40. So step 7 is to place another vertical line to mark the median for the lower portion of this data set. And guess what we do next? Step 8, find the median for the upper half of the data set, which would be numbers 41 to 58 in this case. So again, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, and our median number will be 47 in this case. So once again, we're going to plot this number with a vertical line on our table. Our very last step is to connect all of this together so it looks like a box with two whiskers. That's why it's called a box and whisker plot. So we do this by connecting our vertical lines and adding whiskers. So here we connect the vertical lines to make our box, and we add our whiskers to the end. Now what this tells us, the box in the middle is the middle portion of our data set. It's where most of the data numbers lie. We also mark these in things called quartiles. So the first quartile is the lowest fourth, or the lowest quarter number of points within our data set. Our second quartile falls in the middle, along with the third. It's kind of like the middle part of our data set, where most of these numbers would lie. And then the fourth quartile is the upper quarter portion of the data set. And then of course your dots at the end of your whiskers are your highest and your lowest data point.